JayZ accusing him and Sean Diddy Combs of raping a 13-year-old girl at a party.
Some of the accusations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs.
Rapper and entrepreneur JayZ, whose real name is Sean Carter, was accused in a lawsuit Sunday of raping a teenage girl after an award show more than 2 decades ago, along with Sean Diddy Combs, the hip-hop mogul facing federal sex trafficking charges and a wave of lawsuits alleging sexual assault. The plaintiff in Sunday's suit said she was 13 at the time of the alleged assault, according to the complaint, which was filed in federal court in New York's Southern District. Carter denied the allegations Sunday, calling them idiotic in a statement. Combs' legal team had dismissed the suit as a shameless publicity stunt. Here's all that we know about the situation. Keep watching because some of these statements are sure to surprise you. The filed lawsuit. An Alabama woman who says she was raped by JayZ and Sean Diddy Combs when she was 13 can proceed anonymously for now in her lawsuit against the rap moguls, a New York federal judge ruled Thursday. In her written order, U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres said the woman can proceed anonymously at this early stage of the litigation, but she may be required to reveal her identity at a later date if the case proceeds. That would allow defense lawyers to collect facts necessary to prepare for trial. Torres also cited substantial interest from the public. The Manhattan jurist also chastised Alex Spiro, the lawyer representing JayZ, whose legal name is Sean Carter, for what she described as his relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks against the plaintiff's lawyer, calling them inappropriate, a waste of judicial resources, and a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. Torres wrote in her order Thursday that Spiro, who has been on the case less than 3 weeks, has submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to impugn the character of plaintiff's lawyer, many of them expounding on the purported urgency of this case. In response to the ruling, Tony Busby, the plaintiff's attorney, told CBS News in an email Thursday evening that he doesn't typically comment on court rulings, but alleged that the coordinated and desperate efforts to attack me as counsel for alleged victims are falling flat. CBS News has reached out to Carter's attorneys for comment. Combs remains jailed in New York awaiting a criminal trial on federal sex trafficking charges. He also faces a wave of sexual assault lawsuits, many of which were filed by Busby, a Texas attorney who says his firm represents over 150 people, both men and women, who allege sexual abuse and exploitation by Combs. The lawsuits allege many individuals were abused at parties in New York, California, and Florida after receiving drug-laced drinks. Combs' lawyers have dismissed Busby's lawsuits as shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. JayZ has said in a statement that Busby is trying to blackmail him to settle the Alabama woman's allegations. In her lawsuit, the woman who says she was raped at 13 identifies herself as Jane Doe. She said she was living in Rochester in 2000 when she made her way to New York City and befriended a limousine driver who drove her to an after party for the MTV Music Awards, where she says JayZ and Combs eventually attacked her. The driver had said he worked for Combs and told her she fit what Diddy was looking for, the suit alleges. After the driver took her to an after party, the plaintiff says she was told to sign what she believed was a non-disclosure agreement and given a drink that made her woozy, the suit alleges. The plaintiff laid down in a room, the lawsuit says, and Combs and Carter entered. Carter removed her clothes according to the suit and raped her while Combs and a female celebrity who is not named in the document watched, it says. Spiro asked the judge to dismiss the entertainer from the woman's lawsuit, and he requested a hearing on the case for the day after he made his requests in writing on December 18. Citing an interview the plaintiff did with NBC News, Spiro wrote that the broadcast revealed glaring inconsistencies and outright impossibilities in the plaintiff's story. For one thing, the woman said she traveled for 5 hours from Rochester to watch the music awards show on a jumbotron outside the VMAs, even though permits and pictures show there was no jumbotron at the event. Spiro also noted that the woman's father has said he does not recall driving from Rochester to pick his daughter up in New York City as she says he did. In the interview, the woman admitted to inconsistencies in her story. With such a terrible accusation, JayZ was sure to reply, and his reply came with a lot more drama. JayZ's response. JayZ says that the rape allegation made against him is part of an extortion attempt. A woman who previously sued Sean Diddy Combs, alleging she was raped at an awards show after party in 2000 when she was 13, amended the lawsuit Sunday to include a new allegation that JayZ was also at the party and participated in the sexual assault. The 24-time Grammy Award-winning rapper, producer, and music mogul called the allegations idiotic and heinous in nature, In a statement released by Rock Nation, one of his companies, he also revealed that he had anonymously sued the woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, last month, alleging he was trying to blackmail the rapper by threatening to make the rape allegation public if he didn't agree to a legal settlement. He said Busby sent a letter to his lawyer appearing to seek a settlement, but that the letter had the opposite effect on him. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion, JayZ's statement read. So no, I will not give you one red penny. The litigation is part of a wave of sexual assault lawsuits levied against Combs as the hip-hop mogul remains in custody in New York awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges. In a statement, Carter said the lawyer who filed the suit had made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project in Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable, he added. Carter described a pre-litigation demand letter from the lawyer who filed the suit as an effort to blackmail him into settling. Attorney Tony Busby said his client had sought only confidential mediation and did not demand any money. In his complaint, JayZ accuses Busby of defamation and naked extortion. JayZ, who filed the complaint under his given name, Shawn Carter, claims that Busby sent him allegations of false sexual abuse against him along with written demands. Viewed in the context of Busby's prior statements, threatening to file criminal complaints against and publicly shame a long list of celebrities, the message in the extortion demands was clear: pay up or face a criminal investigation and extraordinary reputational harm. The complaint, obtained by People, claims. The amended complaint, which was filed on December 20, alleges that the defendants, Busby and his eponymous law firm, gave JayZ a 2-week window to commit to confidential mediation. The complaint also accuses Busby of defaming JayZ, claiming the high-profile attorney has made multiple false statements over the past several months. Beginning in October 2024, Busby spoke on any news platform that would have him, threatening that his firm has a long list of names of people in the entertainment industry who he accused of terrible conduct and who should be prosecuted and put underneath jail. The complaint states, and Busby then gleefully announced to the world that one name on his long list was Mr. Carter, claiming that he had engaged in criminal sexual assault. The woman accusing JayZ of abuse, who filed the complaint under the name Jane Doe, claims that she was raped by both music industry titans while an unnamed female celebrity watched. JayZ has denied the allegations, posting a lengthy statement on his X account that was initially aimed at Busby. In response to the letter, Busby said in the amended complaint that Carter orchestrated a conspiracy of harassment, bullying, and intimidation against plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, employees, and former associates in an attempt to silence plaintiff from naming JayZ. On Monday, a lawyer for Carter asked the judge to either deny a request to allow the plaintiff to remain anonymous or dismiss the case.
I wanted everybody to understand that this never happened. This is completely false.
Carter's lawyer asked for an expedited hearing, which has not yet been scheduled. The lawyer, Alex Spiro, said the plaintiff's decision to sue anonymously was inconsistent with the genuine effort to determine the truth or falsity of these allegations, as opposed to an effort to procure a quick extortionate settlement. The unnamed woman says she'd been inconsistent that she was hanging around Radio City Music Hall during the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards and managed to talk a limousine driver into bringing her to a celebrity-studded party at a private residence after the event. She said that while she was in the limousine, she was asked to sign a non-disclosure document. Once at the party, the lawsuit said she took a drink that made her feel woozy and lightheaded and went into a bedroom to lie down. She said that Combs and JayZ, whose legal name is Shawn Carter, then barged into the room along with another unnamed celebrity and raped her. The woman said she eventually escaped the room, fled the house, and called for a ride from a nearby gas station. Busby, a personal injury lawyer in Houston, said the notion that he was trying to blackmail JayZ is stupid and laughable, and that his letter simply sought confidential mediation in the litigation. What he fails to say in his recent statement is that my firm sent his lawyer a basic demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. He said in an emailed statement, "Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve." JayZ's attorney, Alex
Perfect.